All right, good morning, my free folk friends. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, we have a better experience with our internet provider. I'm pretty certain that things might slow down a little bit once data starts streaming and the market's open, but hey, we'll do the best we can. Oh, look at that. We got some connectors, we got some likes. Good morning, Miss Kerry. How are you today? Thanks for joining me. Hey, Tommy, how's everything going? You're doing wonderful. Good to hear. All right, very good. So we'll have our morning meeting today. We'll look at some CLOV and AMC and Black Berry and see what they're doing. We'll try to take our trades in the S&P. We'll watch Tesla and Amazon, see if we can get some movement out of that. Um, and we'll start our morning meeting at 8 o'clock, which we got about a minute. I'm doing good, thank you, Kerry. Yeah, actually, I think I was fighting something during the week. I know I was complaining a little bit that I was getting wiped out at the end of the day, but yesterday I felt great. Had tons of stamina. I have good stamina today, so um, and yeah, I had like jaw aches and things like that, and that's usually how a little cold presents itself in me. So so that's encouraging because I was afraid that this would be the death of me, but apparently I am going to survive this endeavor. So last night I recorded kind of the clip of the pivots, and what else do we do? Trending yesterday, so that I could post that and you guys could just keep accessing that, and you don't have to sit through 9 hours or sift through 9 hours to find that material. I was listening to my voice. Had I continued, that would have been the end of this channel. So I really, I guess I'm just a delicate creature. I can't listen to the sound of my own voice, so I couldn't edit that things. But I got a local free folk to sit down and do it. So they should drop that on the channel today, I think. Um, oh, look, I've already got poor bandwidth quality. Man, I did so much to try to take the burden off of this. Oh, it popped back. Okay, it looks like it's just going to be random like that. Um, so we're just going to have to work through that. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to be heading out to my boat this weekend, which is breaking my heart because I'm just dying to get back on the water yeah, and live that lifestyle. Because I just want to make sure everything's going, not add another question to the formula. So I'm going to try tweaking my computers here while I'm on land and see if we could improve the quality of the stream. And then once we're comfortable, I'll go mess everything up by going offshore and seeing what happens when we do that. So yeah, it's growing pains, and I appreciate you guys coming going through it with me, and hopefully we'll have something to talk about in a couple of years while you guys are making crazy money from beautiful places in the world. All right, so let's just take a look real quick at our heads right for the day, and we'll look at the economic calendar, and we're going to do that every day, and I recommend everybody does that every day because sometimes you just don't want to trade ahead of news. And today is Friday, glorious Friday, and my lover even works from home today. She does virtual visits instead of um, in-office patient visit. So I like to tease her that it's her day off, but she actually complains. She said she works harder from home than she does in the office. Um, so anyway, it's Friday, and there's really nothing going on, man, and I'm happy about that. It's a nice quiet day. You guys know that the majority of my trades are the credit spreads, and when nothing's happening, those vertical spreads make money. And we're going to get to that. I'm going to show you that. It's just you need to understand the market because sometimes you're in a position where you have to protect those spreads. It's rare, but when you have those debacle days where the market just tanks 80 points, it can compromise your position, and the losses could could be severe in those. So you have to understand the market and know how to protect yourself when that happens. And when you can protect yourself, then those are high stress level days, but really profitable days. As long as you do it right. And I'm going to make sure everybody does it right before everybody does it. So so don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and hit that bell and tell a friend, drop a buck in the Cash App, um, and help me keep the channel going and get it going. We're actually doing really well. We're getting quite a few visitors and subscribers, and apparently our numbers are better than most, or better than average. And I like to see that. I like to keep it going. I really would like to see 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. That would be great. And you know what? That's the typical financial personality. More, more, more. I mean, you're not greedy, but you want to trade more. You want to control more assets so that you could trade more, and you want to grow bigger. And then at the end of the month, you want more money in that check. But yeah, I just like that growth concept. And you know what? I was raised on a simple theory that if you're not growing, you're shrinking. So yeah, let's keep it going. So go to your neighbors, beat them over the head, have them check in. This way, I could keep some sense of sanity. Um, and any questions? If there's any new people on the line with us who are inhibited, yeah, that's what this channel is about. It's about the guy that knows nothing. So there's no such thing as a dumb question. Ask me anything. I know a lot of the vernacular I use is in industry, and you guys are not familiar with it, and it's just force of habit. So just ask me, and I'm happy to break everything down. Actually gives me something to talk about. Um, and unless I'm recording it, I love the sound of my own voice. But apparently, I'm listening to it, and I have delusions of grandeur because I don't sound as smooth as I thought I did. Um, okay, so Tuesday there's a bit of news, retail sales. I don't think that's going to move the market. If we look out next week, what do we have to endure? And really, the most important thing next week, if you look at Wednesday, we get the EIA reports, and we all sat through that this week and saw what that's like. That just puts the market to sleep. Although we did have a nice day on Wednesday, but I think we had to wait for the EIA report to finish before we got some movement in the market. But right there at 2 o'clock, it's the Fed interest rate decision. And if you don't know what that is, just hit the chat, and I'll respond to your question. But everybody's going to wait around for that because this is the topic of interest. And um, this is just the primary focus of everybody in the industry. So what I really do expect is that we're going to be looking at some rather slow markets this week, like really nothing happened, and that's fine. I could accept that. We'll take it. I'm sure we'll find a trade here and there to make us a few bucks, but for the most part, I think everybody's going to back off the market until we see what the Fed does. And I'm sure there's no surprises in this, and everybody's confident there's no surprises. But good trading and good business is you stack the probabilities in your favor. And when you have something like this out there, it's better to just back off and let it happen. After they make this announcement, there's always another trade right around the corner. Maybe that should be my slogan, huh? Another trade around the corner. Um, so that's really that in on the financial calendar. Um, and I'm open to any tips on you might have, or suggestions on the channel and what I'm doing and what you would like to see. This is a work in progress, and I'd love if everybody participated in that work in progress. Maybe give me a day off. So we'll look at the front page of CNBC. There's nothing really going on. Breaking news is biggest movers in the market. Somebody's always moving. So snowflake. Oh, we used to use that as a derogatory term to a guy who couldn't take a good ribbing. What do we have going on? Inflation hotter than expected. Yeah, you know what? Such sensationalism. I mean, it came in a little bit higher than people anticipated. It was no big deal. But that doesn't sell news articles, right? You never see a newspaper say, nothing really went on. the great value. Something's got to go on. Oh, sorry, we're not supporting. Um, ads, 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 everywhere ads. They should be like me and just panhandle every 15 or 20 minutes. Biden and G7 leaders endorse minimum corporate tax of at least 15%. Yeah, that's kind of interesting how they're all grouping together so that we don't lose corporate funds. And I mean, but we're way above 15%. I mean, it's really a silly theory because if they're banging us out for 32%, which I think or 28% is their next target on corporate gains, capital gains, um, I would still be inclined to move to a country where I could save 13%. Oh, and there we go. We're already having a party with our streaming. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, there's really nothing going on. So we're just going to look around for our spreads and such. Um, so if we look at SPX, we're going to look at our daily chart, and that's going to set our bias for the day. And we're going to see if we're feeling bearish or we're feeling bullish. It's funny because my latency is really low, but apparently I can't maintain the stream. And I think it has a lot to do with the actual laptop I'm working on. Because the other laptops that I'm working on have an even better upload rate. So we're going to work to tweak. We're going to work to tweak that. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong keyboard here. I'm actually working on something on the side right now, trying to just upgrade some equipment and maybe I can get a better stream going for you guys. So anyway, here's our daily chart on the S&P, and really we just have a doji, you know, so it's just making me neutral. We made this high for the day, and that's encouraging, and we actually held above this resistance on the close, and that's encouraging. We could see clearly that our momentum is trending upward, and it's bearish, but a doji bar like this, really, you see there's a tail up here and there's a tail down here, and we have the body right in the middle, and that's really like nobody can really decide what they're doing. So I'm sorry, I'm just a quick distraction again. So you guys are actually just living with me. That's what this experience is like. Do you guys go through that password drama? Where you can't remember your passwords, and oh yeah, and then you get locked out of things left and right. Oh my God, I can't stand it. I write it down and then I screw something up and I get locked out, and I'm going through that right now on something else, but it's diverting my attention from you, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to shut it down, and I'm going to look at it later when I am excused. So, okay. So anyway, you know, you have a big wick up, you have a big wick down, and a body in the middle, and it's just telling me that nobody knows what it's going to do. It makes me neutral. I have a nice bear bull flag. Oh yeah. Gink. All right, I don't even know if I'm transmitting anymore. Come on. All right, I'm still up, I think. Okay, everything's just a wee bit screwy. And my stream is poor. Oh my God, this is like turning into the worst channel ever. Got some new subscribers. Okay, you hear me loud and clear. All right, I don't know if you still do. I mean, we just had a major debacle here. Okay, so now we're about cleaning up charts. So we have a bias today of roughly of really neutral. We have up Mac Daddy and a very indecisive middle bar. So we are just going to have to see what happens today. So let's call it neutral with a slight bullish bias while I clean up my charts. Oh, let's not advertise that, shall we? Okay, so we'll flip you over here. I'm getting organized again. This is like what I go through in the morning, but I guess I goofed. Think. You know what? I don't think. Oh, look at. Nah, I don't think you guys like looking at that chart. I think I'm gonna do it this way. No, that's not the one. Oh, maybe that is the one. Yeah, this is like what you really don't want to do when you're running a channel. All right, I'm about to crash.